What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reacting to the Fortnite OG has changed the storyline forever. So pretty much this video is about the storyline, what's happening in chapter 7. So let's react to this right now.
Some pretty peculiar things have happened in the 6th season of Fortnite OG, further solidifying the connection between OG storyline and Battle Royale storyline. The important moments that happened this season, from the red cube appearing in the in-between and its involvement in the 0 Hour event, to the IO Bunker's 2 Morse code messages, make OG Season 6 arguably the most important OG season we've received so far. This season will have a bigger impact on the story than most realize.
Alright, let's see that. With the internet.
OG season's lore, the red rift energy from the sideways rift transferred into Kevin the Cube, resulting in its powers and runes to change. The cube then rolled around the island just like it did all those years ago, placing its runes one by one. However, this time, its runes were a tad bit different as a result of the red rift energy altering their shape. Apart from that, everything else played out relatively the same.
Bro, what's happening? What is happening?
Same that season, other than the moon in the sky, which changed from a blood red color to a purple one along with the IO bunker lights, suggesting that the past Imagined Order were doing something with the moon on the island. At the end of the season, the red cube dissolved into Loot Lake, which transformed its blue waters into a crimson red color. With that now out of the way, let's start with the main character of OG Season 6. As always, a previous Chapter 1 character from their respective season returned to the island, and this time it was the werewolf known as Dire. His new outfit is titled Werewolf Dire. Werewolf Dire's set name is titled Blood Moon, and even his dialogue mentioned honoring a red moon. However, the thing is, his emote and contrails showed a normal moon, and there was no blood moon that appeared in Season 6. I guess that could somehow be referring to the red moon that appeared last season, but I just don't see the correlation between the two.
Chat. Before we go back, I need to tell you something. If this video can get 3 likes, I will make a VR video pretty much. I will legit go on my VR and make a video, chat. I will legit do it, bro. Like, we'll play like Gorilla Tag, a lot of games. Pretty much, that's gonna be a serious chat. Okay? VR, if we get 3 likes, we're gonna make a VR series where we try different games. Or just play them. But like, yeah. Like this video if you want that, and comment.
Wasn't present in Season 6, nor was Dire present in Season 5. And just like last season, when Drift's description...
Wait, I gotta tell you again. So chat, in a couple months, I'm gonna be returning to Fortnite YouTube videos. So chat, you guys need to hear this. In a couple months, there's gonna be something big coming up. Like, really big. I mean, in a couple months, it will be... I will try to make my first IRL video, because that is pretty much exactly the video where I'm gonna come back on Fortnite. That exact video, okay? It's gonna be an unboxing video, chat. And then that day after, I'll post my Fortnite return. But you guys don't know what the big surprise is of the unboxing one. So in a couple months, I'm getting it. And I'll tell you, bro, it's about to be crazy.
Unknown with a capitalized U, Dire's description did as well, and it read, "Howl into the unknown," further highlighting the importance of Reality Unknown, which is where the OG island is located. Other than that, in his dialogue, Dire also revealed that he recognized the island, but he had one line that was more important and interesting than the rest. "The eye of time is upon us, soldier." I believe that line was Dire realizing that he's in the actual past of Reality Zero. Dire seemed to understand that the past is replaying, and all the alterations that happen here on this island will have a significant impact on both the present and the future of Reality Zero. I also believe that line was teasing the pivotal moment that happened in the Butterfly event. But before we get to that, let's go over the cube in the IO bunker. The cube and its runes returned back to their original purple state at the start of the season. This was because, using the cube, the red rift energy transferred below the island and into the core of the 0 point. Throughout the season, the cube island would go to each rune it placed around the island last season, collecting their energy. Almost everything that happened with the cube island this season happened exactly the same as it did back in the original original Season 6. However, there was one singular difference. Some of the cube growth within the island was red, signifying that although the red rift energy transferred out of the cube and into the in-between, it still left somewhat of a mark on Kevin the Cube. As for the cube's rooms, the red rift energy at each room divided into 3 red rift oddities, which amounted to a total of 21 red rift oddities on the island. These red rift oddities are what caused the shadow stones at the room sites to spawn as havoc stones instead. The first time the bunker lights began transmitting Morse code through a flashing red light this season was a bit before the butterfly event. The Morse code from the bunker could be translated into the word Titans. I believe the word Titans was referring to the race of creatures that the Dark Presence is part of.
Titans? What?
The reason why the Morse code was saying Titans is because the past IO have possibly discovered the source of the Red Rift Butterfly. It's theorized that the Red Rift Butterfly was potentially sent by the Dark Presence, and given that he was very evidently a Titan, the IO must have been panicking that a Titan from another reality was messing with the island, and that the Rift energy it sent had successfully infiltrated the in-between. Although I should clarify, I only believe that the Dark Presence was used by someone else to send the Rift Butterfly, so the Butterfly couldn't be traced back to the one who's truly orchestrating all of these alterations in OG. Which leads us into the event of this season. Kevin the Cube exploded like it did all those years ago.
Yeah, I watched this event. I did watch this event, and there was like a red cube.
Was there. It changed a small sector of the dimension's lines to a red color. Normally, pulses within these lines would all go to the center of the in-between, that being 0 point. However,
is that the 0 point?
Those pulses began moving the opposite direction, and tons of stars appeared on those lines, suggesting that these lines were being altered, or at least that's what I theorized was going on. For those of you who don't know, the in-between is a dimension within the 0 point itself, very likely within its core. These lines we see are actual realities. This dimension is basically one large circuit board connecting every reality to the 0 point.
Are those realities? Every reality we have.
So the red cube's presence was changing some of its circuitry. The in-between appearing in OG is also basically confirmation that the 0 point is here, meaning this is the passive reality 0. Remember, there is only one 0 point, and wherever the 0 point is, that's where reality 0 is. Although, how did the red cube end up in the in-between? I believe the red rift energy was able to duplicate the cube, and that's why we ended up seeing the normal purple cube on the island and the red cube in the in-between and later in the Chapter 6 finale. Nevertheless, the rest of the butterfly event played out the same while the red cube continued altering a sector of the in-between.
Yo, what? See, like, this is where if you take your hand and you respawn back. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's going to be OG Season 7. And there will also be an Ice King event, I think.
Shortly after the event ended, the iceberg that splintered off the ice moon could be seen in the distance, slowly drawing closer to the island by the day. However, a week before the Chapter 6 finale event, the IO bunker Morse code changed again. This time, it read 0 hour, meaning the past IO were watching what was happening in Reality 783, completely solidifying the connection between OG and PR.
Dr. Sloan is coming back.
Event ended, a lot of people were wondering if the red cube that appeared in the event was the same one from OG. I believe this was indeed the case, which in turn would explain why the IO bunker's Morse code read both Titans and 0 hour. The bunker was teasing OG's involvement in the event, which we saw with the red cube. But how did Jones know about the cube? I honestly don't think he did. All he wanted to do was rift in the cube he remembered from Chapter 1, but because of the alterations in OG, the cube became red, so naturally it brought in the red cube. The reason he probably didn't question its color is because he didn't care as long as the cube took care of the Dark Presence, which it did with the help of the Mecha Team leader. By the time the cube arrived in Reality 783, it probably already finished altering the realities it was tasked with changing within the in-between, so it being pulled out of that dimension doesn't really matter. And that wraps it up for the entire Season 6 OG storyline explained. Season 7 OG has started and we've already received a crazy reveal. Lynx is now a member of the last reality who is working under Dark Voyager. The Ice King is supposedly set to appear in Chapter 7 too, so we might possibly see a new remix of him in the replay of the Ice King event. There's a lot we'll be going over next season, so stay tuned for my video covering all the lore of OG Season 7. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch
Joe, we're gonna watch one more video. Here, this video right here. I spent $1,000 on pay to win in Fortnite maps.
I pretty much own everything, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit of a degenerate when it comes to buying Fortnite skins. I'm gonna find some people to gift. What's expensive? Surely this bundle. 10,000 V-Bucks. There's no way it costs that, right? Okay, 4,000 V-Bucks per bundle. So I can give this 5 times. That's 20,000 off the rip. Let's see, who doesn't have this on my friends list? My girlfriend doesn't have this. She's getting all of the South Park bundle. Have that 4,000 V-Bucks gone. This is the first V-Bucks of the video spent. Surely I've got some friends that don't have this. Okay, Chirpy, yep. South Park, 4,000 V-Bucks. That's 8,000 in total spent already. All right, Volks as well. You know what? Timmy can have that as well. Even the whole power roster these skins at this point. And you know what? Benji Fishy doesn't have it. He can have them as well. Alright, as you can see, I've got no more daily gifts, and I'm down to 80,000 V-Bucks.
Bro,
So
look
I'm
how much V-Bucks I do
and I've already
have,
spent
bro.
20,000 V-Bucks. But now
That's
I think it's time I
insane.
head into some creative games and see what I can spend money on. So you've got all of these normal guns that you can pick from, but then you've got this wall here, which has a whole bunch of custom weapons on it, which I can walk up to, and I can buy any of these things. Okay, oh, here we go. Okay, I found the actual shop where I can pick stuff. Bro, 750 V-Bucks for a gun? What are we doing? All right, let's see. What's the first gun I'm gonna cop? Oh, what is this? Okay, the Impulse Pump Shotgun. 750 V-Bucks. A shotgun that knocks back enemies with the impulse effect on hit. I'm buying this. I'm gonna buy this, and I'm also gonna get myself an AR as well. So that's 750 V-Bucks in the inventory. And then what assault rifle do I want? Alright, so I'm gonna buy this as well. And I did unlock a couple weapons earlier as well that I can use. So I've got this rainbow shotgun, which I bought, and then I think I also bought the flintlock pistol because I was testing out some maps, and this was the first one I hopped into. So there we go. We've got 4 guns in the inventory, which is probably like 2,000 V-Bucks total. We've got 1v1 some kids with this stuff. Alright, come down here. Oh my, what's going on, bro? I've got like a virus. What is on my screen? This one I think you can fly with. Yeah, like, what is this? What is that damage? 43 body shot. For me to use. Toxic slime rifle? Yep, give me one of those.
Well, what are those
Rifle.
red fields though?
I don't mind if I get that as well. The low
I would
gravity gun, I'm
not
interested to see what this
buy
does. I don't know
custom
what the hell that is,
weapons
but that thing
in
looks sus.
creative
We got one
mode.
more inventory slot.
Legit, chat, I've been playing Fortnite Steel Brainwash,
So I'm
and I
gonna see
have
what it does.
insane brainwash,
Look
bro.
at the state. What is going on? I could actually just spend V-Bucks to get the most
No, because
broken
one
guns.
day ago
Let's
there
see,
was
what
an
does the pepper gun
admin
do?
abuse
It
in
turns
Fortnite
into
and in
peppers.
real
I am quite
Roblox.
confused.
And I played both of them.
Kids are actually going to spend their Christmas money on this, by the way. Like, this is ridiculous. What is going on? All right, I've got 5 more guns I want to check out. This mammoth pistol, I feel like it's going to be nuts. I want to see if I hit a headshot, how much damage it does. That was 110 body shot. We don't care about the body shot, though. We care about the headshot. 143? Get it! Oh my god, wait, the sniper is kind of nuts. And then the gravity pistols. Yeah,
Money.
V-Bucks to
And
spend.
then
Let's go to
just
the
buy
next map. This is
V-Bucks.
a Zone Wars game,
And
and
bro,
apparently I
it's
can
not
buy like
even
damage packs or
fair.
something. Open shop. Let's see, what have we got here? Speed boost for 50 V-Bucks. Yep, I'm going to be copping that. Damage boost for 100 V-Bucks. Wait, this seems kind of cheap, bro. Like $1.50 and I've got speed and damage hacks. Alpha mode. Alpha mode grants speed, flight, and 1.5 damage output. Okay. Oh my god! I can fly! I'm Superman! Yeah, come here, hamster boy. What are you gonna do?
When the video hits
Now, this
10
is great.
minutes,
Honestly, you
chat,
know
so in
what? At
5
first,
minutes,
I don't know if I was on the side of
it's
pay
the
to
end
win,
of the
but
video because this
I love
is going
this
to
now. I
take
can
so
load to a
long.
Fortnite map, spend like $5, and then I can just turn into
And don't
gold.
forget,
So,
if we get 3 likes,
162.
VR video coming up. And
fly through his build.
if we get 4 likes, chat, we're going to be reacting to like a different game.
Everyone. Next up, we have got a map by a YouTuber called Noah's Noah, and essentially the goal of this is to get to the top of the ramp without getting hit.
Oh,
by
I
others
remember
flying
this
out.
map, bro.
Normally
It
you
is a
would play
being
by just,
troll
like,
people
walking
with
in
this
here,
map,
going
bro.
up, hiding behind stuff, trying
This
not
is
to get hit. But I
crazy
found
fun,
out
bro.
that you can buy some stuff in the store that they've added. So let's see how good this stuff is. Now, how does this work? So I need diamonds. I can buy diamonds for, bro, 950 V-Bucks. Noah's Noah is going to be eating a Wagyu steak when I'm done with this map. We're buying that. That's 1,000 V-Bucks gone. You know what? The whole goal of this video is to waste money. So I'm just going to buy that twice. There's 2,000 V-Bucks for you. Don't worry about it. Let's just go and play the game now. Let's see what's going on here. Wait, hold on. So I can get another speed boost on top of the speed boost that I already have. Exchange diamonds for gold. Then I can buy 5 times speed boost. How fast? Wait, I'm just gonna make it to the top, like off the rip. Checkpoint respawn for diamonds as well. No, this is great. I'm beating this game. That's my goal. Alright, dude, when I am literally Sonic the Hedgehog because I spent $30, this game's not very hard. With the power of a credit card, you don't need skill. I can't wait till they add transactions to VR. That's gonna be a day to be seen. Ah! Am I really about to do this first try? There is no way. Alright, blue section. Oh, dude, this game's easy.
This game is not easy, bro.
Oh, shit. But luckily I've
Bro,
got
this man
700
is
million
swearing.
shield, so it does not matter. Okay, now
Bro,
we're
why
on the
you
black section, and I
swearing,
think
bro?
that's the finish line up there. So this should be the hardest level.
I'm sorry, robot. You just
Oh my god,
swearing.
oh my god.
I'm actually gonna cut that clip off, bro.
Ah!
You better not swear.
No! I was right there! The finish line was there, I can see it! Alright, the ramp has defeated me, but let's move on to the next map. Next flying
V-Bucks,
house.
admin
I'm gonna
abuse.
buy it,
What?
but 5,000 V-Bucks for one item is ridiculous. Alright, let's see how this goes. This is a minigun versus snipers.
Bro, that's
Alright,
so pay
Yo,
to
buddy,
win,
how's your
bro.
sniper going,
VR
buddy? Alright,
content
next
for
up
now,
we've got
because
Power Laughlin's
in the
Endless
next
Zone
one,
Wars, and I
you'll
see
get
admin
surprised,
event over
but
here. There is an
my
admin
videos
shop
are going to
where I can
probably
buy a
be
cash
VR
rail for
and
20,000
Fortnite and
gems.
reacting
How much does
stuff.
a gem cost?
But
10,000
my shorts will be
gems
Fortnite, so if you guys
2,500 V-Bucks.
Fortnite
I'm
and
gonna
different
buy that
stuff,
once,
but most
and we're
likely
gonna test
Fortnite
everything
shorts.
here, of course.
So if you want to see more Fortnite content, because you don't see content on videos on my channel, just go on shorts, because then you can see more content on
I get a
Fortnite.
hammer shotgun, some more gems, and then I also get a rank boost. This is where I'm silver right now.
I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure that you guys can like and subscribe, and make sure you guys, make sure we can get 3 likes or 4 likes as a goal. That means I have to make like 2 brand new videos, and maybe even 3, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna edit it right now because I want to be as fast as possible. I'm gonna put the vid on Premiere. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll catch you later, boys.